I've been watching Glenn Rebb's video entitled Jesus, Gym Guys and Whimpy Morons on YouTube, and what I'm taking away from this video is his character. To me, it's a very threatening character, a very angry, forceful character. He's doing a lot of posturing, and he's trying to lay the smack down. But I'm not buying it. I'm, you know, if everyone behaved in this way, then we'd probably be, living in the dark ages again, where we'll be chopping people's heads off and hanging them and using them as examples because they don't follow the cause. Atheism is entirely different to that. We use intellectual thought and science and evidence and discoveries to prove our point. We would never personally attack anyone with objects or our fists because they don't believe in our evidence, because that's illogical and it's counterproductive. So watching this video, and he's posturing and he's flexing his arms and he's doing all of these things, which is it's the wrong approach, totally the wrong approach. For one, I believe Jesus was a pacifist, and I don't think Jesus worked out. He may have taken care of his mind and body had he existed, like any person would, but he would not have taken his disciples and formed the WWF disciple clans smackdown. It's ludicrous. You don't use violence to get your message across. You use intellect. You use discussion and debate to go around running around with pitchforks and flaming sticks, persecuting and ostracizing people is why there is atheism in the first place. Because we've seen this approach in the past. We've seen the Crusades. We've seen the violence countless times, and quite frankly, I'm fucking sick of it. I am so sick of these forceful ideals being pushed onto society, and it's totally baseless. Time and again, we've said, look, show me more than the Bible. Show me something in history that can relate to what you're talking about, and quite frankly, it's just not there. You can't accept that. These guys can't accept that. So they take to their punching bag all day. They like to just call people out, call them names, say, "Oh, look, come on down to the gym, and I'll smack you around a bit until you believe in God." What the fuck? That's wrong. It's just so wrong. And to think that that's your solution shows that you're still quite primitive in your thoughts. When you present a new idea to an individual, if you can prove its mechanisms and its purpose, and these people are convinced by it, then obviously the idea works. When you present religion to an individual who's never heard of it before, and they analyze it and ask you questions, and they just can't seem to get a straight answer, then obviously they will probably reject it. If they reject it, and then you threaten them with violence, they will still reject it. It's the same. The same can be said for torture. If you torture someone enough, they'll say whatever you like. To compare that to getting a religious point of view across is a little disturbing. You just can't beat someone into submission to believe in something that's not true. You're living in denial if you think that's your answer. The best approach is to provide evidence for your cause, and time again you've shown, you being the religious whole, has shown that you have nothing. There's nothing. You've got no substantial evidence or evidence at all other than your Bible or your Quran or your ancient texts or your scriptures. So we have a product that can't be sold. What other product is on the market which claims to do something yet doesn't deliver? Products like those don't exist because they're not successful. you know, no one's going to take it up because the proof is there. And when you have a collective saying, look, don't buy this product because its claims are false and it just doesn't work, you're wasting your time and your money, people accept that. So why is religion any different? If you know, I could say, if you have a member of society, they've just turned 18, they've never ever heard of religion, no idea what religion is about, they've been educated, and just by pure chance, religious thoughts and ideals have never crossed their path in their education. So you sit them down and you start explaining the story of the Bible or God or something like that. I can guarantee you this person will reject this new idea, solely because they've had the education to say, look, this doesn't fit. And the questions they'll ask will be logical questions, like, you know, okay, there is a God. What does he look like? Is he in man's image? Well, that must mean he has a body. Does that mean he has internal organs? Does he eat? Does he shit? If he's a man, he's got a penis. Does his penis ever get erect, as any natural man's does? Does he have wet dreams? You know, are these evil thoughts? Well, no, because what is your God? If he's a man, he's not a man. Okay, is he a thought? Is he an ideal? Well, that doesn't make sense. Is he energy? What is he? You know, and these are just simple questions you ask, and if you can't provide a reasonable answer, I mean, the simple fact that there's something living above the clouds or in the clouds is enough to you know, to get your skepticism fired up. It's and you know, and of course saying, oh well, I'll punch you in the face. What do you mean? I don't get that. By asking logical questions, you would expect an answer that makes sense. And an example I can give would be the story of the Ark. And I watched the other day that some people are saying that dinosaurs went onto the Ark. Now, this is where you start. This is where your head may explode. Are you serious? Dinosaurs were on the Ark as well as all the other animals, 2 by 2. We're still trying to get our head around how big this Ark might be, and now you're throwing dinosaurs into the mix, and dinosaurs are actually quite fucking big. So if that, you know, sends a little spark into your brain saying, well, wait, stop. How big was this Ark and dinosaurs? And if you can question that one story, then it puts everything else into question. And this is just a simple question. To ask you this, and then you say, well, I'm just going to punch your fucking face in. How's that? Just shows that you're so deep in your conviction that you're on the edge of actually causing someone physical harm, and you should maybe be locked up or have a psychiatric evaluation, because this approach is thuggery. This is old school stuff, you know. Give you a shield and a sword, you know, what the hell is going to happen next? And to me, that's unacceptable, absolutely unacceptable.